Hello, 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 guys. I'm here once again with another lesson in Patois, and this is lesson number 10. I want to say hello. I miss you guys. I've been out for a little bit, and I'm back again. And I hope you all are doing great. I hope you had a great time off from me, I would think, and you're ready to learn another lesson in Patois. So, good morning, good afternoon, good day, good night, wherever you are. Wagwan, how you doing? What happened? Where you are set? Hope everything irie, and we're ready. All right, so let's move on to another lesson in Patois. So again, I like to give you, just a brief history of Patois, or what, just history of things that are of importance to Patois. So in the last lesson, which was about 2 weeks ago, lesson number 9, we did discuss the Cassidy writing system. And we determined that it's the formal way of writing Patois. And the Jamaican New Testament was written in this version and was released in Jamaica in December of 2012. Miss Lou's version of Patois is the informal version, and it is spoken by most Jamaicans. The Cassidy JLU writing system was developed by the Jamaica Language Unit and is known as the standard writing system for the Jamaican Patois. It was originally designed by a Jamaican linguist known as Frederick Cassidy in 1961. I will continue with the Miss Lou's version and will from time to time introduce you to the Cassidy JLU writing system. One a dead, no dash it away. Translation: what is not dead, do not throw it away. Meaning, do not get rid of things that are valuable. So we move. And we'll move on to the next slide. And the next slide is what I'll do. I'll just read you a verse of the Cassidy writing system version. For some of you who was not with me when I did lesson number 9 and introduced the Cassidy writing system to you, and it's taken from the Jamaican New Testament version, which was written in Patois. And I will read verse 1 of Matthew 2. And this again is written in the Cassidy JLU writing system. And that is a version of Patois. Jesus did born in a Bethlehem, one town in a Judah. Them time there, a Herod did a king in a Judah. Now, in a them same time there, some wise men from the east said, did come a Jerusalem and a ask. So again, that's the Cassidy writing system. It's very different from how we speak the Jamaican Patois. It's also written differently, and the spelling is much different. It's going to be a little difficult for people to read, but if you keep reading it over and over again, you'll definitely understand how to do it, as long as you have spoken Patois before, or you're from Jamaica. So we move on to the next slide. And this is Warm It Up. And this is where I introduce you to some Patois words, and I will give you the standard English. And we're going to introduce some words that we use in our family. And Mada, Standard English, mother. Father, Standard English, father. Brother, Standard English, brother. Sister, Standard English, sister. Uncle, Standard English, uncle. Auntie, Standard English, aunt. Boy, Standard English, boy. Gal, Standard English, girl. Cousin, Standard English, cousin. And we move on to the next slide and we continue. Daughter, Standard English, daughter. Grandfather, Standard English, grandfather. Grandmother, Standard English, grandmother. Wash belly, last child. Picnic, and I left it blank because I want you to tell me what you think this word is and what the standard English for the word picnic is. So we move on to the next slide, and this next slide is a paragraph that I wrote, and I wrote this and I introduced some of the words that we've done before and some of the words that we did in the previous slide, warm it up, which relates to family. So this is not true. This was something that I wrote. And it's a page from the diary of the Harris family. On Macatree Hill, down pan Sportree Lane, live the Harris family. We are one big happy family with we ups and downs. Good time and bad time. All will live pan the lane there. And me mean from the beginning of the lane to the end of the lane. We all live pan the lane. When mother and father always tell we say, bad family better than pigsty. So one day in a February, we little sister, the wash belly one, put on a batty rider and go our cousin birthday party. Auntie Mommy see her at the party and go run her blah 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 mouth and tell we mother. Auntie Mommy and we mother Auntie Mommy and we mother a bench and batty. She nah keep no secret from me mother. With big brother with him chatty mouth go tell me sister say we mother a look for her for box her down. My little sister tell her for go cause mama nah go do that to her picnic. After all the nammings and merrymaking at the party, all of the picnic them start to sing Good on a Manuel Road, gal and boy, figure broke Rockstone, gal and boy. Good on a Manuel Road, gal and boy, figure broke Rockstone, gal and boy. And that's one of the songs that I had introduced you to in previous lessons, and it's written in Patois. That's a song that most Jamaicans did when they were when they come together for a family time or whatever, they would play these games. So that's what it is. Next week there were some words in there that you guys were never introduced to. There were some proverbs and stuff like that, which I will bring out in the next lessons, and I will definitely give you the translation of what I wrote here in the next lesson. I'll give you the standard English so you can understand exactly what I was saying, and I will also introduce you to those phrases that I wrote within this short paragraph. Okay, so we'll move on to the next slide, and the next slide is Nyam It Up. And in this slide, I usually introduce you to whether a poem, whether it's going to be a song, a folk song, or whatever I want to bring bring to your knowledge, and I will give you the translation to this, to standard English. So this is a poem by Miss Lou. the Honorable Louise Bennett Coberly that I love. She's very loved in Jamaica, and she's a popular folklorist. And this poem is about new scholar. Good morning, teacher. How is you? My name is Sarah Poole. This a for me little boy Michael, and me just a bring him a school. Him born one rainy day, ma'am. It was coming on tonight. Ugly baby pretty for true, for this one was a sight. Him born the week when Rufus jackfruit tree did start for beer. Is that same month Obi Pig dead? But me forget the year. And that poem is from Miss Lou. And we move on. And I will try to translate this in standard English so you will understand what was said on the previous slide. Good morning, teacher. How are you? And again, I'm going to start again. Good morning, teacher. How are you? My name is Sarah Poole. This is my little boy, Michael. And I just take him to school. He was born a rainy day, madam. It was coming on tonight. Ugly baby pretty, for this one was a sight. He was born the week when Rufus jackfruit tree started to bear. Is that same month Obi's pig died, but I forget the year. And we move on. Hopefully, that poem was fun for you, as it was very fun for me. I love Miss Lou. So we move on. And this is the slide where you'll be able to give me some information and to comment and to say what you want to say about my discussion in the previous slides. And I just want to know if you have any questions, you can do it now. And I want to put forward my questions. And did you learn anything new today? If so, let me know in the comments section. Are you able to make a full sentence in Patois? What is your favorite part of the poem, New Scholar by Miss Lou? Can you identify the difference between the Cassidy JLU writing system and Miss Lou's version of Patois? What Patois version do you like? And I can tell you I like Miss Lou's version because that's the one I was growing up with, and that's the one I am more familiar with. The formal version, I will have to, get into it a little bit more and learn it, just as many of us in Jamaica will have to do. And we've come to the end of lesson number 10. And I want to say thank you to the Amma Manson Network. I want to give special thanks to Acusia. And I want to give a special thanks to you, the viewers, whether you're here viewing me right now or whether you're going to join me later. Thank you again. And we'll look forward to seeing you in another lesson of Patois. So you guys have a good day and bye-bye.